Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Tuesday, June 9th. Right there, that is Michelle Ward. And we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff today as we may go over some of the basics for the wellness stuff. She is our wellness expert. By the way, I thought the correct email address up on the screen, and I don't know that that's correct. Is it your oil expert or your wellness expert?
YourOilExpert.com.
I couldn't get it to work.
Yeah. YourOilExpert.com?
Yeah, it wasn't working for me today.
I'll have to test it out.
You might have to check it. I don't know. That's kind of why I was. Was confused. One of the things. I'm confused about a lot of things, though.
That's right. Well, it's not the email either. That would be my website.
That's right. Did I say email?
You said email.
I'm sorry. I meant website. I'm terrifically confused, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, this is Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Tuesday morning. It might rain a little bit today, but other than that, we're looking nice for about the rest of the week. Going to be just a real nice day. What is going on in and around the area? Let me switch over to that one. What's going on around the area today, folks, that you might be able to find? Again, we're shooting this on Monday the 8th, but it'll be showing on cable on Tuesday the 9th. Like we've said for the past 3 months, pay attention to what your local shelter-in-place rules are. Your local health departments, they are keeping you in mind and trying to make sure that you stay healthy as we do remain social distancing on this show. I don't know how much longer I'll do that. I'll probably wait until maybe Governor Pritzker moves to the next level or something.
Maybe, yeah. Let him make his decision on what we need to be doing.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably what we're not going to talk any more about that. This was some community events going on around the area. Actually, the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce today, they've dedicated the entire month of June to celebrating small locally owned businesses. Fairfield businesses have evolved to provide the best service possible to their customers, all while maintaining social distancing. From June 8th to the 13th, this week that we are in right now, they are celebrating the men in Fairfield. I think last week was women. This week is men. I'm pretty sure next week is kids, and I can't remember who it is the fourth week, but there's something like that. So yeah, that's the thing. We can probably find something. We'll find something today on men to talk about too, won't we?
Oh yeah, we can definitely toss some men things in there too.
Absolutely right. Well, we'll keep track of make sure that we do cover the men up this week. Also, today, the Village of Wayne City, they're going to be holding a town-wide cleanup day. It's been scheduled for today. A list of items that can be set out is available at the Village Hall. All items must be curbside. And for any questions, give them a call at 895-2241. Also, they're going to be opening the community building this week, so that's cool. And in Sisney, yesterday, today, and tomorrow in Sisney, graduation materials for the Sisney High School senior class available to be picked up at Sisney High School from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. all day, half the day long, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So if you have a graduate, by all means, get up there and get your senior class materials so you'll know what's going on. This is a National Earl Day. Each June 9th each year dedicates National Earl Day to those with particular qualifications and a genuine capacity for achievement. The day honors legends named Earl. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This was named for a fellow named Earl Baltus. He was a band leader to a dirt race track owner in 1954 when he transformed the Eldora Ballroom into the Eldora Speedway. It's a quarter-mile dirt track, now half-mile, and he earned a reputation. Some other famous Earls to maybe remember, Earl Scruggs. Earl Scruggs was the big banjo picker of Flat and Scruggs, the Foggy Bottom Boys. Earl Scruggs. How about Earl Monroe? Earl the Pearl Monroe was a basketball player back in the 60s through the 70s, played for the Knicks, won a couple of championships, and at least one championship anyway. And also Earl Warren was another Earl to remember. This one makes a little bit more sense. This is National Donald Duck Day. National Donald Duck Day on June 9th each year commemorates the birthday of an icon. The funny animated cartoon character Donald Duck made his first screen debut on June 9th, 1934. Usually wearing a sailor suit with a cap and a black or a red bow tie, Donald Duck is most famous for his semi-intelligible speech along with his mischievous and irritable personality. Were you a fan of Donald Duck ever?
Well, I like all the Disney characters. They're
Really?
fun. Yeah, I've gone to Disney.
All right, so if you're a fan of Donald Duck, can you give me your best Donald Duck impression?
No. I didn't say I was good at that.
Well, this is I used to be able to do it, but I can't remember how I did it. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I can't outdo that.
I didn't really say anything. I just was making the noise.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, Louie, all those McDuck folks. That's cool. This is also National Call Your Doctor Day. This important event on the calendar occurs the second Tuesday in June. Takes less time to complete than reading this article, and slightly more important, National Call Your Doctor Day reminds young women to schedule their annual Well Woman exam. So that is an important part of every woman's health. You got to make sure you get to the doctor, make sure that they what do? Give you I don't want to even know what they do. I don't
Get your annual exam. We'll leave it there.
Annual exams. All right, I like that better.
Your health.
Get your annual health exam. So yeah, make sure you do go ahead and get a hold of your doctor and get your health exams taken care of. That's a good day for it. One other one today that I'm not a fan of this one, so I kind of saved it for last because I'm not a fan. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. This is National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day.
Oh, yes.
See, now you must be a fan.
I'm totally a fan.
You like strawberry rhubarb?
Oh my gosh, my mom makes the best strawberry rhubarb pie, like ever. Like she won the Effingham County Fair, like rhubarb pie.
Numerous years, probably.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. That is what was funny is my dad actually had some work done on something, and anyway, when he went there to go pick it up, he says, "Well, what do I owe you?" And the guy said, "Well, the bill's in the box," because it was something they had to work on anyway.
Yeah.
And he opened up the box, and it was one rhubarb pie. So
the bill was so he had to get his wife to make
yes, my mom made the pie because people know how good her pie is.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, now you can tell your mom, ask your mother to maybe make you a strawberry rhubarb pie for Rhubarb's National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day.
Yeah, that's a great excuse to call her.
I got to tell you, I am not a fan of. I just don't like that mix. I don't like the sour, the sour and tartness.
Yeah, well, you got to have the right person maybe make it.
I guess
too.
That's right. I
Takes a lot of sugar. I've made it with her before.
Oh,
Quite a bit of sugar.
A little bit of sugar, huh?
Quite a bit of sugar in that rhubarb pie.
Well, not only is rhubarb known for making deliciously baked goods and satisfying the hankering for something from the garden early in the season, but it also has many other qualities. Rub a cut stalk of rhubarb over a burnt skillet and let the high oleic acid content do their work. A primary ingredient in many cleansers for over 100 years. So that's kind of like right up your alley.
Totally.
This whole natural stuff.
Yeah, natural stuff.
Makes a ton of sense for this National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie to be whenever you are here, Michelle. That makes a ton.
That works out really well.
It does work out. It especially gives you a chance to call your mother.
That's right.
You need to do
don't
that.
need to just call mom Doctor's Day. It's called Mom Day too.
There you go. That makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. What's on Wabash? What do you want to see on TV? Korean baseball going on. 2 o'clock today on ESPN2. They'll have the Doosan Bears versus the NC Dinos. I'm Bruce. That's Michelle. We'll be back right after this word on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Tuesday, June 9th. My name is Bruce Dickey. Right over there, that is Michelle Ward. You can find her online on Facebook as well as at youroilexpert.com. And we are going to talk today about all kinds of different things, staying healthy. How have you been, Michelle? I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I've been doing really well.
Yeah?
Yeah, kind of still sheltering and placing slightly, but I think we're starting to get out of that.
Starting to break the iceberg a little bit.
Yeah, we're breaking out of the
Are you?
Out of I guess the restraints, you could say.
Yeah.
Kind of feels that way. But the girls were back to dance class. And
Oh, the dance classes have
Yes.
all opened up again, huh?
yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
the
good.
studio's back open with smaller groups, obviously.
Right.
But we're preparing with Leg Up to go to nationals at the end of June in Missouri. So
See, it seems like just about anything. It seems like Missouri basically did not take they did not go to the same levels as other states.
I don't think so.
They had, because they continued to have baseball tournaments and I guess dance tournaments now too, huh?
Yeah, so they've already opened back up, and their restaurants are open and all of that. And I heard we're going to Branson, and so I heard too that Branson is by the end of June we'll have all of their shows back up and going.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, that's what we heard, or what I heard from someone that lives in Branson.
Well, you see, now that's perfect for you guys to go down there. Will you have the time in between the national
Yeah, I think what they're
tournament?
going to do is, for safety reasons, they're going to just have one studio at a time perform at a block time and have our own dressing room, and then they'll clear us out and then bring in the next studio and watch all of them, and then at the end they'll calibrate all the scores, and then we will not come on stage to receive our awards like we normally would.
Right.
They'll just call the coaches in to get the awards for the students.
That must be a
Nightmare.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking. How long are the presentations usually on these? I've never.
The dance, like the routines.
Yeah, I've never been to one of these things, so I don't know how long the dance routines
So
are.
they could range
Are there varying age groups too?
yeah,
right?
so like the little kids, the solos run about a minute and a half or so, all the way up to like a production could be as long as 5 minutes or more, depending on, the size of the group and the routine and age and all of that. So yeah, some of the production routines run a full 5 minutes.
How y'all picking music these days? I mean, or what are the kids using? What are the kids listening to these days?
Well, it's not just what they're listening to, it's what's good to dance to,
What's good to dance to.
not being used. We try to find stuff that's not being used all the time by everybody, because you hear the same thing over and over again at a competition.
Yeah.
So something unique and things like that. So Nina usually has us, present 3 to 5 options for like our solos, but her and her team do all the picking of the songs for the group routines. So,
I see.
but yeah, so we try to, but a lot of times I'm not always the best at it. And Nina's amazing. She will just come out and say, "Hey, I found a song that's totally fitting for your daughter. What do you think?"
Really?
And we're like, "Oh yeah," she is like master of
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah. So she knows her songs and researches, and there's a lot that goes into these dance things that people don't realize.
That's what I'm wondering. And we're not here to talk about the dance routine, but we're going to talk about it.
Why not?
But
Shout out to Leg Up Production.
there you go. Nice
Yeah.
job, leg up. How many teams go to these national events typically? And is this one going to have? Is this one? I guess it's not going to have nearly as much people as normal.
Well, this is nationals. This is not a regional competition. Normally, we go to regional competitions in like St. Louis, Indianapolis. Sometimes we'll go down to Nashville. But this time, this is a national competition. So typically, I think there could be as many as like 20 or so, maybe, or 10 to 20 groups at a regional, and so nationals could be quite a bit larger, and it's longer too, depending on how many studios and how many routines each studio brings too. So I know we have like 30 some routines that we bring. So when we go and we're going to perform during our allotted time, it's going to probably take a good 3 hours probably for us to get through all of our routines.
for your studio.
For our studio. So yeah, I mean, if you think about that many studios coming in.
I guess will they let the parents in, or when they're clearing people out, or I didn't know if they were let the audience?
They say the parents will be allowed in to watch.
Yeah.
But you think about it, it's a lot of time, so it's just gonna be our studio parents.
To watch your own.
Yeah.
kids.
So we won't be able to watch others, which
Right.
that's what I also enjoy, seeing the competition and seeing how the kids' technique compares to maybe other technical dancers.
Is this the biggest one in the country, or where are these typical national dance
nationals,
competitions?
there's national competitions. It depends on like each dance company. has their own nationals.
The ones they go to.
Yeah, so like we would have to go to their regional competition to qualify to go to their nationals.
And you've already qualified regionally to get to the nationals here at Branson.
Yes. Yeah.
I am just fascinated.
Yeah,
by this.
but last year we actually went to nationals down in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
How many kids are typically running around? This just seems like an awful mess.
How many kids?
Yeah, I mean, you've got all these different studios, so you've got all these. I'm thinking if I'm in the same hotel with all these screaming kids, and just how horrific it must be for like people like me.
It's really not like. I mean, it's no different than a group of soccer ball players just staying at the same hotel.
I guess I don't.
Or just families. It's mainly just families.
Yeah.
Kids with their parents and families.
Okay. So I'm taking it wrong then, aren't I?
Yeah, well, I would say the dancers probably most likely will be in bed earlier than potentially you, because we would have to be dressed and ready with makeup on and ready to perform at like usually 7 a.m.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so that's the difference between us and maybe, some kid that's going to go play a baseball game at 10 a.m.
I see.
You're not going to find us in the pool at 11 o'clock unless they don't have to perform till late the next day. Just all the different things. But, yeah.
Well, that's going to be fun.
It's going to be a great time.
That's cool. See, that we're talking about ways to get breaking back out in the open. What we're going to do when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about kids. And you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. That's Michelle Ward. I'm Bruce. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
At Back and Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drinkpool.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Involved.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Michelle Ward. She is Your Oil Expert. You can find her at yourOilExpert.com. Easy to find and simple to work with. And we are going to, all right, you were last here late April, right? Something like that, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
And at that time, we're in the middle of the throes of the quarantine and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
How have your friends and clients have they come through the pandemic, or are they all just still getting crushed, or what are we doing? What's the current? What do you find out in the world today?
So what I'm finding is a lot of people right now are going back to work, right? And there's a lot of those fears and anxious feelings that they're having. And so at this time, I'm really just helping with not just necessarily my clients, but anyone who's looking for solutions to help with those anxious feelings, or they've got a fear of their immune system not being up to par. In case they would come in contact with, someone. So I have been focusing on not only adults, but we're talking about children too, who are going back to activities and things like my own children that may need that foundational support to help them just kind of protect themselves a little bit more.
Are you sensing anxiety, or I guess not, huh?
No, well, it's not that I'm sensing it. I'm seeing it and I'm hearing it.
You're seeing it and hearing it. So you're not even sensing it. Yeah. People are telling you.
Yeah, that they have anxious feelings about returning, and then too, we've been social distancing for a while, right? And I see this, as far as mental health goes, there's those anxious feelings in just social interaction now, right? So we don't look at each other, we don't smile like we used to. So I have a feeling our children most definitely haven't been affected by this. So with that being said, doTERRA does have, and we talked about the adaptive last time I was on, we do have the adaptive oil that can help you with those moments of stress, and, if you're going to go into a situation that could cause some anxious feelings to come upon you. So the adaptive oil, and we don't talk a lot about how to use this. We just talk about the oils and what they're good for. So I just want to share real quick. Adaptive, this can actually be used simply in all the oils. Just put on the wrist, and this can be worn as your perfume. Okay? You could even just put a drop behind the ear, the back of the neck, or you can just take it and rub some of that on your hand and just cup it and smell it. So that's a great way to use adaptive, and that's what we call using it aromatically, topically, on the body. So that's two ways to use oils. The third way you can use oils is internally. So we actually have an adaptive supplement that you can take and use internally. And some oils have benefit of using them internally to assist with maybe like gut flora and things like that. So
I always like when we talk about the gut stuff. And because
and I didn't bring my gut stuff today. But
I know you didn't bring your gut stuff.
But it's all related.
But But I guess that the reason I bring that up is because folks who are maybe a little bit immunocompromised. Those are the folks who can't go out and hang out with people right now. I mean, those are the ones that have to take stuff really serious. But it all goes back to the gut, doesn't it? I mean, we've talked about it before. It's just how you keep your gut health going is one of the most important things to keeping your entire body healthy, isn't it?
It really is, because over 80% of your immune system comes from your gut health and where your gut flora is. So we do have a set of supplements that I talk about often on here called the Lifelong Vitality.
Yeah.
And they're whole food, so your body actually absorbs the nutrients, and they help assist the good, healthy gut flora. And they also help just kind of calm things down in the stomach and the intestines, where a lot of people have a lot of inflammation going on. Our supplements actually have essential oils in there that kind of get in there and assist in that digestive process and overall just foundational health.
Well, and that's one thing that folks probably have had to change their diet over the past couple of months, past 3 or 4 months. I know I have.
Either for the good or for the bad.
Good or for ill. So, and I know I'm not getting in nearly as much exercise as I had been getting before the whole shelter-in-place thing came down. So I mean, if I have put on a little bit of weight, I think I probably put on 5 or 6 pounds, something like that. But other folks are too.
Right. So, you've got your 2 types of individuals, some that started to work out all the time because maybe, we're in a rural community. So for us to go on a jog down the road, we're not going to see anybody very close. We're not going to be in that 6 feet. But if you were in, let's say, the middle of downtown St. Louis, that would not be the case, and it would not be easy for you just to go for a run down the road. So for us in the rural communities, many are finding the exercise simpler, and some have turned to doing the exercise and having more time for exercise in their home.
Yeah.
Then you have the other type of individuals that maybe suffer from, the separation from social distancing causes some depression or low mood, right? So those individuals, or maybe their income levels, or they're struggling to get healthier foods right now. Okay, so they're purchasing a lot of processed things that are not as nutritious, and those processed items, coupled with lack of exercise, of course, is going to affect our serotonin production.
I think that's probably my problem. I mean, I think that's probably because I've had to go. I'm in Florida, so I've been eating out over lunch as opposed to doing other things, and yeah, that's probably where mine comes from. Not the depression part of it,
right?
At least I hope not. You never know. You've seen me; I'm never depressed.
Yeah, you don't think it's too depressed. Now, maybe after eating some food or whatever, you can actually have that moment of, where you get exhausted after you ate.
Yeah.
That, of course, is the one, you're processing all of the processed foods.
That's your gut telling you something.
Yeah, it really does. And food can actually affect our emotions so very much. So I always tell people, if you ever heard of being hangry, right?
Hangry, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Angry and hungry, you become hangry. A lot of times that is the gut talking to you, or like that sugar drop. And you get that sugar low.
That's like the Snickers commercial, right?
Yes.
But actually, the Snickers bar may not be the best thing to have.
Because I would say about 30 minutes to an hour after the Snickers bar, there's going to be a new crash, and exhaustion is going to come over.
Yeah.
It's just like I had birthday cake over this last week, and after I ate the birthday cake, about 30 minutes later, I just want to take a nap. It's just like after a Thanksgiving dinner, when you eat all that stuff, you want to take a nap because your body's trying to process all of that. You had this high of energy, and then all of a sudden there's this crash. So you do that emotionally too. And
not only are we adults doing it, the kids are too.
The kids are too.
And we're going to come back. We're going to talk about how to help get through all that kind of stuff. That's Michelle Ward. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
Are
you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meager's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meager's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meager's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Michelle Wart, and we are talking about trying to make folks stay healthy during quarantining and all that kind of business. We've talked about how your gut health is affected a little bit, but kids have been in the house now for the last 4 or 5 months, and that might. That presents different issues all its own, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah. So emotionally and physically, their immune systems have not seen a lot of things, and now we're going to toss them back out into the world, right? Might start taking them back to Walmart and things like that as we start opening back up. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of these. Because doTERRA has what they call it's a children's line, and it's a all roller. So these oils are diluted for skin sensitivity and perfect for all the little ones. I have a great niece who is she just turned 2 around the Christmas time. And she is able, even last summer at age 18 months, she has all these oils.
Oh, really?
Yes. And she can actually sit down on the floor and she opens these little bottles up and she rubs these on her little toes and she'll rub them on her neck and just rub them around, okay? So, of course, we don't want to put them in their eyes or things like that. But this particular one here, this is called Stronger.
Okay.
And stronger, you think like a kid, oh, they know what stronger means, right? It's strong.
Well, you would
So
think
you want
they
your
might,
immune system strong, right? So this one is going to help support a healthy immune system for your little one. Think of it, for those that may know or have ever heard about On Guard. On Guard is the protective blend for the adults. This would be an equivalent to the On Guard, but made and formulated for the sensitivity of children's skin. So this one in particular has linseed, frankincense, rose oil, and cedar wood in it. So very, very gentle on the skin oils. Rose, absolutely amazing. If you've ever dealt with like emotionally a broken heart or grieving or anything, rose is amazing.
Really?
Yes, absolutely amazing. So that's just, think of for your children, make them stronger. Then we have a Brave oil. So Brave oil is a great one for the kids to roll over their heart. This one here has wild orange,
My favorite color.
amaranth, asmanthus, and cinnamon in it. So Brave is the courage blend, okay? So it gives them the courage to go do things. Maybe they have a little apprehension in doing so. So think of like if they're going to go, they're afraid to get on that bus at the first day of school, right?
Right.
Or maybe they're afraid to go see their friend because they haven't seen them in a while. They don't know what to say. This is going to give them the courage to do so. So those oils encourage that.
Well, and it's
motivation.
orange.
And it's orange.
And it's orange. So, I mean, it's clearly the coolest. I'm wearing my orange shirt.
Yes.
It's my favorite color.
Illini color.
Illini colors, of course.
Yes.
Makes all the sense in the world.
Okay, so then we have Thinker. Thinker is our focus blend. This particular one is really good if you're having trouble. A lot of people are homeschooling, or maybe they're doing some summer schooling to make up for some of the loss. So if you need to help your child focus and stay in tune as to what they're working on, Thinker would be the go-to for this one.
What are the ingredients of Thinker?
Ingredients of Thinker.
What are some of the blends in there that we're?
So rosemary, which is good for memory recall.
Okay.
Clementine is in there. It's a
My darling Clementine.
Your darling Clementine.
That's one of the best
It's like
movies.
an orange.
It's a great song. Yeah.
It's a great song. Well, you have to sing it for us later.
Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling. That's enough.
Okay, so peppermint and then vetiver. Vetiver is really good for grounding of the emotions if they're having some anxious feelings, and then peppermint's going to be opening of the airways.
Okay. Well, you see, now that's the thing. A lot of these blends, they already have peppermint in them, and peppermint's one of your knock everything down.
Yeah, definitely, and it helps support healthy circulation and alertness. It's invigorating. It's cooling to the body. So even if it's a hot day outside or anything, that is one. Thinker would be one if you have it on hand, just to use that real quick on the forehead if you've got a little, sinus congestion kind of
that would help cool
on.
a kid down.
And cool down in the hot weather for sure. So steady is our grounding blend. You think grounding if you're having anxious feelings. I love to use steady oil. This is one that's perfect to rub on the child's feet because the feet are grounding, right? And you want to do something or use something earthy to ground their emotions.
Really?
Yes, that's anybody. So anybody that's ever had anxious feelings, and they, call me and says, Michelle, I'm feeling some, anxious feelings right now. And let's say they don't have any oils. I will tell them simply go outside, take your shoes off and your bare feet, put it in the grass, and they call that like earthing.
Yeah.
But it's grounding to their emotions, and then hold on to like a tree because it's deep rooted and it's grounding, and it's worked.
Time out. Wait a second. Hold on a second. So you're telling me that I have never heard that tree hugging is basically a calming procedure.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry I've never. I'm not laughing because that makes sense, and you always do feel better until you step on a bee.
Have you ever heard of that? Somebody irritated and said, "I need to step outside."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Step outside for a minute, unless you're actually stepping out.
You get fresh air. Okay, the air oxygenating the body.
Unless you're actually stepping outside. Hey, let's go step outside. That's not what we're talking about.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Let me step away for a minute. Step outside. Because you open up your airway. I mean, just nature in general is healing, right?
Sure.
So if we step outside and we take our shoes off and we put in the ground, and that's why, a lot of yoga practice and things doing that outside on a beach or, in the grass, you see a lot of that.
Well, I'll be doggone. I must tell you, so the steady is basically the one like you're walking out in the grass.
You could say that. So there's a bark oil called amarice is in there, balsam fir. So that's another bark, a tree. You think a tree's grounding.
Yeah.
Then you have coriander seed oil, so a seed, and then magnolia, which is a flower. And flowers like to wrap that warm blanket around you and kind of make you comfortable.
Coriander isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's the dried cilantro, right? Pretty sure coriander's dried cilantro. I mean, it's
yes, it is. Yeah, it is. I believe you're right.
I think
we'll triple check that.
Yeah, we've got one more commercial break we're gonna take right now, and then we'll check that during the break.
Okay.
But I think so. I think that's what that is. I like coriander is always good in cooking.
It's good for stomach.
Can you can you use these for cooking?
These, you can the oils, but these here are made to rub on the feet because they're in a roller.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think
we do have coriander that you can use in
You don't want to put that kind of stuff on your eggs or something after your kids' feet have already been on all over it, right?
Well, we would have just bottles you could drop it out for cooking.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'll be back with Michelle. Wrap things up right after this. Please do stick around. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard to find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all of the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Ward is here. We're going through all kinds of ways to make yourself healthier, your children healthier, and talking about all kinds of stuff with Michelle. All right, so where did we get here? We just finished with the study, right?
Yeah, we talked about coriander.
Coriander is, we're both right,
from the seed of the same plant as cilantro. Cilantro is the leaf. The oil comes from the leaf.
Right.
And coriander comes from the seed of the same plant.
There you go. So
are.
we're both
right.
Tremendously smart.
Yes. So with that being said, Rescuer, is our next one. Now, Rescuer, it is going to have your copaiba, which is really good at having a healthy inflammation response in the body.
Is that funky African plant we were talking about a few times, like maybe last year or something like that, had like the pink flowers on it or something like that?
No, that would be pink pepper.
Okay.
I think you're thinking about. Okay. But copaiba comes from a tree. It's a reason from a tree, and it is really good to help the body have a good, healthy inflammation response. It's really, really good for the liver, and just kind of calming things down. So it's good for the nerves too. So copaiba, lavender, spearmint, and
xanthan gum.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a fruit. There's a fruit oil. We'll call it a fruit oil in there. So. It's not one that we have single oil, so I haven't learned how to pronounce.
This is
that.
Rescuer.
And Rescuer is going to be good for, you think of like the kids that ever heard of the Deep Blue from doTERRA, or so what it will do is it's going to calm and relax any sort of like achy muscles, joints, and just those physical discomforts that could be going on. You squish your finger, pinch a finger and something. Rescuer may be a great one. And then we have our Calmer. Calmer's our restful blend. This is one that my daughter uses nightly.
All right, let me guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is a blend with lavender in it.
Good, got it.
I'm not going to have any of that peppermint, I don't think.
No.
Lavender and lemon?
No. So it's going to have your lavender, your cananga, your Roman chamomile, and
chamomile. I should have gotten
your
that
Buddha wood, but Roman chamomile is a great one for
Roman chamomile.
Roman chamomile.
What's the difference between chamomile and Roman chamomile?
I couldn't tell you the difference between. I guess it's Roman.
One of them's from Rome.
Maybe. I'd have to go up and back up and look and read all that. There's so much to learn about essential oils. Not even the experts know all the things because we're always learning something new.
This says Calmer, and it's kind of the. It's kind of the purple top, so I guess that's how I should have known that it was lavender base, because it's got the lavender.
And lavender is the most soothing substance on the earth, so that would be a good assumption. Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yes, it's very calming. That's why you find it in all your, laundry downies and your, for your bed sheets, like to calm everything down.
I had
body butters and your lotions. It's all lavender because it's so calming.
Wow.
So
where do you get lavender? Is it
lavender?
Is that an herb or something?
Lavender comes. It's a flower.
Okay.
Lavender comes. Ours does from Bulgaria.
Really?
Because it has a higher ester count.
Okay.
And the higher ester count there is, the better it will medicinally work with our bodies.
All right, lavender's basically the flower. It's kind of a long stemmy thing, right?
Yeah, and then it's got the little flowers that kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm not that incredibly stupid.
You can find lavender and you can grow it, but it's also the most likely to be, you can synthetically make lavender, but then you're going to have all the chemical things, and it's not going to have the same ester count and all those things. So
we also find lavender.
When we use oils for our health, we want to make sure they have, it's just the oil from the plant. There's no pesticides, contaminants. We want to have it pure and potent.
There you
and
go.
that's why we go to Bulgaria, because that's where God intended it for it to be.
Well, there's lavender here too.
To produce a higher grade essential oil. Yeah, we can grow it here. But when you look at the chemistry of them, the Bulgaria lavender is so much more higher in the ester counts. Yes.
Bulgarian lavender.
Yes.
I had no idea.
And that's why at doTERRA, we research our oils.
Sure.
And we make sure we get
Sure,
it from
of
the best place possible. So the last one in the children's line is what we call our Tamer blend. So Tamer, you think of like tummy tamer?
Tamer for
This
teal.
is our digestive blend.
Teal tummy tamer.
Yeah.
I like the teal.
So it's going to calm all the stomach things. If they're, your kid's having a little upset tummy after eating something, you can use this to tame those tummies down.
All right, now, so this is good with it. We've been talking off the air on whether the fairs are going to go on. This is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Once the kids come home after trying to figure out which. All right, now I must admit, if I've done it, the kids are going to do it. They're going to have to try to find the best corn dog in the fair.
Yep.
So if there are several different booths selling corn dogs, you've got to test them.
And then they get on the tilt-a-whirl.
And then you get on the tilt-a-whirl or the bullet or whatever.
Whatever those are called, yeah.
Yeah, and then that you might need the tamer.
You may need the tamer. And so how would we use this? Well, let's talk about what's in it first. So there's spearmint in there, Japanese peppermint, ginger. And Japanese peppermint, the reason I use that is because it's slightly less sensitive on the skin.
Oh, okay.
Ginger, and then black pepper and parsley.
Really?
So parsley seed. So what you would just do with this is for maybe before you go on the tilt-a-whirl, behind the ears, okay? You can rub it on the belly.
Yeah, rub it on the gut.
I personally would be going right on the nose to have that less nausea as I'm being spun around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, or any other weird fair smells going on.
Let me see the tamer. I want to take a whiff of the.
Oh, it smells so good. That's what
It's got to be spearmint. It's gonna be, so it smells like Skull Bandits or something like that.
Skull Bandits?
That's wintergreen. That's not spearmint. It's like Skull Bandit.
Oh, skull. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wintergreen.
That smells good.
That smells so good.
Yeah, that's a.
It's like a bubble gum / I don't know, like so yummy.
Yeah, it's like Wrigley's almost a little bit of a.
Oh yeah, I mean
Wrigley's
it is.
Wang to it.
It just has the black pepper. I don't know, the ginger maybe. It smells yummy though. Like, yeah. So just rub that on the belly, massage the stomach if it's, wake up and the child's having a little bit of stomach upset. So
kids always get upset stomach because
mommy, my tummy hurts. Well,
they're going to be drinking milkshakes. They're going to be eating terribly at the fairs and stuff like that,
Right.
and having the milkshakes and having the corn dogs and
or
the
nervous stomach.
cotton candy.
We're talking about anxious feelings, nervous stomach.
There you go.
And this is not just for children.
Really?
I use these all the time.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. And these
Wow.
are in our dance competition bag. You can, strap them on the side of a duffel bag.
Yeah.
If your kid has something regular, maybe they need focus at school. So these are great ones to get started.
We got about a minute. What's the orange cap one there? We
This
didn't
one here,
talk
this
about
is
it.
our Citrus Bliss. So I just want to close by saying this month I have a promo code for those that get started with new wholesale accounts, and we can get you started with any of the starter kits and such. But you can actually get Citrus Bliss for free, and this is it's invigorating blend, and it's our mood booster, like the mood blaster. So it's got all the citrus oils.
So this is going to get folks
with a hint
fired
of
up.
vanilla. Yeah, and then of course our adaptive oil we talked about earlier, you can also earn to get that one free. And then this one here you can also get free. This is a $92 retail value.
Oh, wow.
But this is our anti-aging blend. So all ladies out there or skin things going on right now, Immortel is a great one to get free.
I want to take a whiff of that Citrus Bliss. That's always a dandy one. I think you
all
brought
the
this.
citrus oils. Yeah, we had this last time I was on too. So this month there is a promo code that you have to get from me personally. So you can just send me a message on Facebook Messenger, and I can help you get started and get you the code. So that way you can earn a free Citrus Bliss, and then depending on what you purchase, you could also earn the adaptive
When
oil.
you go to youroilexpert.com, there's all kinds of different ways to find Michelle. Michelle, thank you again so much for being here.
You're welcome.
You always make everybody feel much better, don't you?
That's my goal.
That's the hope.
That's my payday whenever somebody feels better.
That's exactly right. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey today. Appreciate you doing it. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day and stay safe. See you later.